Hello class 9 Springfielders. In the previous session, we have done what is atmosphere and structure of atmosphere. Today we start with chapter 4 part 2 pressure belts and planetary winds. Pressure belts and planetary winds. Do you know what is air pressure? The air around us is composed of gas molecules, very tiny particles. These molecules are constantly pushing each other or any object that comes their way. This push effect they exert together on any object is described as air pressure. Thus, air exerts pressure not only from the top but also from the bottom and all the sides of an object that it is exposed to air on those sides. Air pressure. The pressure of air increases if there are more molecules present. This usually happens on the surface of the earth. As the earth pulls most of the air molecules to its surface due to its gravitational pull. When gas molecules are heated up, usually due to the heating of the earth's surface, they get a lot of energy and start moving very fast. This initially would mean an increase in pressure as they will push the object more. When more molecules go to higher reaches of the atmosphere, the places near the earth will have less of them. This means less pushing around or less pressure. When it gets hot, the air pressure becomes low, and when it becomes cool, air pressure increases. In simple terms, if one increases, the other decreases. This is called an inverse relationship. Pressure belts. Before we come to know about pressure belts, let us know few things. 1. Wind. When air moves from areas of higher pressure to areas of lower pressure, it is called wind. 2. If air moves at a slow pace and we feel comfortable in it, we call it a breeze. 3. If the wind comes in a short and fast burst, we call it gust. 4. If it moves very fast and blows things around, we call it storm. Atmospheric pressure belt. There are 4. The equatorial low pressure belt, the subtropical high pressure belts, the subpolar low pressure belts, the polar high pressure belts. Winds are constantly moving all over the world. At the equator, the high temperature heats up the atmosphere and the hot air rises, creating low pressure at the earth's surface around the equator. This low pressure belt is called equatorial low pressure belt or the intertropical convergence zone, ITCZ. As this air rises, it cools and starts descending. As it reaches the higher layer of the atmosphere, the air spreads away from the equatorial region towards northern and southern hemisphere, where it descends. We find the pressure is higher, and this phenomena is called subtropical high pressure belt. The air in the area near the North Pole and South Pole is so cold that the air there is at high pressure, polar high pressure belt, than in the area around the latitudes along the Arctic Circle in the north and the Antarctic Circle in the south. Subpolar low pressure belts. So the polar winds rush towards these lower pressure area. Coriolis effect. Normally we would have expected the wind to move in a straight line from north to south or south to north, from the temperate zone to the tropic zone. But actually the wind moves slightly to the right in the northern hemisphere and to left in the southern hemisphere. This is because of the impact of Earth's rotation on its own axis. This effect is called Coriolis effect. Classification of winds. Depending upon the speed of the winds, these features, their directions and the way they occur. Winds are classified into three types: planetary winds, present on the planet as a whole throughout the year; seasonal winds, restricted to regions or seasonal in character; local winds, local in character. We will be doing this in detail in the next section. Recap. Let us recap what we have learned till now. We have learnt pressure belts and planetary winds. What is a wind, breeze, gust and storm? Different pressure belts. Coriolis effect. Classification of winds. Time for homework. Search answers and write the answers in your notebook. First question. Define wind, breeze, gust, storm. Second question. Name the atmospheric pressure belts. Third question. What is Coriolis effect? Fourth question. Into how many types are wind classified? Name them. Meet you in the next session with the topic classification of winds, weather and climate, humidity and precipitation and condensation. Thank you.